It's gotta be the same team that worked on Final Fantasy VIII. It's gotta be. Like, both visually and music-wise, it is so similar to that game. It's crazy. Welcome back, Parasite Eve, playing it. I kind of forgot what... Oh, we're gonna go, like, meet a scientist, right? There's, like, a man from Japan who knows things, so we're gonna go talk to them about mitochondria. I'll bring the car around, maybe at the front. Look at me remembering things. I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself for actually, like, knowing a thing about a game instead of just coming back into it and blindly stumbling into whatever happens next. We're going. We're gonna go see what this man has to say about things and stuff. Who's this? Who's the little desk man? Hello. It's alright, take your time. What a case to have on Christmas. There's always an Eddie, isn't there? There's always an Eddie in the police force in any fictional, particularly if it's set in New York. There's always an Eddie. Alright. Thanks, pal. Look at this. We can go to the museum. We can go to Carnegie Hall. Were we meeting him at the museum? Carnegie Hall is presumably the place where we had the run-in with Eve on the previous day. Yeah, we might be meeting him at the museum. He's a science boy. Science boys like museums. I can't remember specifically, but this seems like a good bet as any, right? We're going to the Museum of Natural History. Dr. Hans Klamp will be there. Oh, was he? I thought he was Japanese. That sounds pretty fucking German to me, though. Dr. Klamp, what's his area of research? Well, according to the papers, he's working on a new theory. Mitochondria something, but it seems to cover the whole genetic spectrum. That's odd, to have a PhD and be working in a museum. No, that's pretty normal, I think. I think that's generally what most, like, museum curators and researchers have. Is it not? I don't know. Well, he's pretty antisocial and doesn't like to waste time outside research. Oh, great. We're gonna have a grand time with this one. Yeah. I know where you're going with this. Just be careful this time, huh? Are you referring to the press conference? Yeah. Daniel, why'd you kiss the chief's butt? You two joined the force at the same time, didn't you? Yeah, but that was years ago. Now he's my boss. A little bit of subtle institutional racism there, perhaps. The black guy not getting promoted and the white guy getting just a little bit of... I can't imagine a Japanese game from the 90s would be making that point. That would be very out of character. To the Museum of Natural History. See what we can find. It's been a while since I've visited this museum. The world of dinosaurs. Fucking love dinosaurs. Dinosaur exhibit. Love these things when I was a kid. I need to play... Funny story, actually. I basically flipped a coin between playing this and Dino Crisis, which is also a game from a similar era. An era is the word I was looking for there, on the PS1. That I did actually play that one a little bit as a kid, but I never really, understood it much because I was a bit dumb. But that's like... This is like weird horror Final Fantasy, and that's like weird dinosaur Resident Evil. They're both like odd spins on like a company's normal output, and it's just a weird coincidence that this game is now talking about dinosaurs when I was thinking of playing a dinosaur game. That's it. That's as far as the thought goes. Looks like it's closed today. Well, let's see what that security guard can do for us. I might still get around to it. I think I probably will, honestly. Because, as I say, both of them are games I was very interested in playing, so at some point I'll probably have a little look-see at Dino Crisis. I always used to get it confused with Turok, but Turok is a very different game. They just both have dinosaurs in them, and we're both from the 90s, and that's apparently enough for me. I don't know where I thought I was going there. I don't know what I expected to find on the steps of a museum, particularly, but... Is this, like, accurate? Like, was Carnegie Hall... I mean, Carnegie Hall exists. The New York Natural History Museum exists, I believe. Are these, like, actually how these buildings look, I wonder? In real life? I've never been, so I couldn't tell you. Hey there, how you doing? I'm doing okay. Pretty cold day though. How about yourself? We're here with the NYPD. We're looking for a Dr. Clamp. He works here, doesn't he? Sure does. As a matter of fact, he's up there in his room right now. Did he do something? Nah, we just want to talk to him, that's all. Thank you. Shouldn't take long. Place is pretty creepy without any people. You'll find him on the research lab on the second floor. That was a loud noise. He's been pretty busy for the past few weeks. Doesn't come out ever. Thanks. Okay, he's definitely also infected with the parasite. I can feel this one coming a fucking mile off. This is level 2. Much as how Carnegie Hall was level 1, I can see this coming. Oh, by the way, could you sign in? It's policy. Let's just keep track of who comes in. Thanks, Aya. Gee, Daniel, you sure don't want to run down here and do it yourself? Notebook's on the counter, thanks. Alright. I'll do as I'm told. Give Daniel a chance to go off ahead and get killed, you know. Just my name? Yep, that should be enough, unless you want to leave your number too. Wow, okay. Okay. I'm very aware, by the way, that this character's name is Dr. Clamp, which really forces me to put an emphasis on that P. It's a very harsh popping noise, and my microphone does not like that. I do try and mitigate them as much as possible, those P's, the P's, but yeah, I would like to get a better microphone that can deal with such things, but it's, you know, these things cost money. My microphone's actually kind of on the way out, to be honest, so I probably should be looking into getting a new one at some point. But for the meantime, unfortunately, you're going to have to put up with this shit. Sorry about that. I'm certain there's nothing I can do around here, but you gotta press the buttons. You gotta experiment and experience and exfoliate. Probably should do that. Probably should. Good for your skin. Somewhat irrelevant to the conversation at hand there. Hey, hiya, I'm not dead. Aren't you proud of me? Over here. It's a trap. It's a trap, I don't trust him. He's gonna try and kill me. He's gonna pull a gun on me. The chiefs set him up to dispose of me because I spoke out of turn in the press conference. Alright, fine. Hey, it's open. Let's check it out. Well, ain't that convenient. Excuse me? Hello? Hey! Dr. Clamp. Dr. Clamp. I hear you. I'm programming DNA right now. We're with the NYPD. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Professor, we're looking for clues occurring to the incident. No, concerning the incident which occurred. Are you accusing me? Hmm? What? This again? What is this? It's like a sensation I get when I'm around other mutant-y boys. Oh, this man. I know him, I think. Okay, alright. Jigsaw falling into piece right now. Into place, not piece. The pieces of the jigsaw are falling into place. That's what I want to say. What's wrong? Are you okay? Yeah. We'd like to ask you about the mitochondria research you've been doing. NYPD, huh? Why are you interested in my work? The suspect mentioned that the mitochondria will be set free. Now, that suspect ignited people without laying a finger on them. Then it transformed into some kind of creature and waved its arms in the air in a wacky way and slid through some bars and disappeared. Since he mentioned mitochondria, we were hoping you could supply us with some info. So this wasn't the guy who called the station, right? It was another man, who I'm sure they said was Japanese. But we've gone to speak to this guy because we looked into... I don't know. Whatever. I thought I was doing so well on following this plot. You have absolutely no idea what the true mitochondria is like, do you? The mitochondria possesses its own unique genetic code. Its own... Are you saying it's a separate organism? Precisely. Kind of like a parasite or something, huh? Like a parasite Eve? Parasite? That's an interesting way of describing this video game. We cannot live without the mitochondria. Do you understand? The mitochondria creates energy for us. Without it, we're nothing. We are here because the mitochondria allows us to be here. Our brain, for example. The brain functions due to the interaction between axons and dendrites. The interaction is possible due to the energy the mitochondria provides. Did you know the mitochondria is capable of discharging 200,000 volts of electricity? This is not only pertaining to electrical discharge, but also it applies to heat energy as well. Heat? And the combustions from last night were... ... For a human to burn and melt, 1600 degrees of heat must be generated. There are several hundred mitochondria present within a single cell. If the mitochondria in the body began functioning at the same time, a tremendous amount of energy would be generated and released. Melting a human into a puddle of fluid would be a simple task with so much energy. So you're saying that the mitochondria ignited these people? Professor, you may be right in that we need the mitochondria to live, but in the end, we're just using them for energy, right? You have no idea. The mitochondria has control over an organism. Just fuse the words organism and orgasm there, don't talk about it. An organism's growth. Take this hand, for example. Before we're born, the hand is merely a glob of flesh. That's nice. It's a nice way of thinking about it, but when the cells begin between the fingers deteriorate, that's when the fingers first form. When the cells which make up the body aren't needed anymore, it receives a signal to die. The signal is initiated by the mitochondria. When it's relayed, the genetic information in the nucleus is cut off and, in essence, dies. The same can be said for aging. The mitochondria mutates 10 times faster than cells. Of course, this also applies to mutant forms of mitochondria as well. When too many mutant mitochondria multiply, that's a bit of a fucking tongue twister, isn't it? Energy production level decreases. The decrease in energy production is associated with the aging process. So, are you still stupid enough to say that we are the higher species? Are mitochondria a species? I thought they were just like part of the cell, right? They're like part of us. They're not like a separate thing. Presumably this parasite is harnessing the mitochondria in some way, but they are saying the mitochondria is a parasite, but I don't know, is it a separate entity? Is that what it is? I don't know. I don't know enough about this, like genetic science to be able to comment realistically, but it seems like a kind of left field assumption to me to say that part of our body is a separate organism, but whatever. But you're not saying that the mitochondria is doing all this consciously, right? When I said that the mitochondria could mutate 10 times faster than normal cells, I also meant that they could evolve at a rate 10 times faster. Since the beginning of creation, the mitochondria has been evolving at this rate. It's no surprise that they possess a power beyond our cognition. No surprise at all. Let me tell you something. There was a scientist who tried to determine the mutation rate of the mitochondria. With this, the scientist wanted to establish a connection with human ancestry. In 1987, which was, after all, less than 10 years ago, I think. 11 years ago? Was it 98, this game? I don't know. Recently, anyway, which is crazy. It was announced that the root of all humans can be traced to a single woman in Africa. This finding was announced around the world. And with this, the mitochondrial theory spread like wildfire. You know what they call the root of it all? Mitochondria Eve. Or Parasite Eve, if you believe the Parasite theory. It's a splendid name, just incredible. We should name a game that. Eve. The suspect in yesterday's case called herself Eve. What? Hey, if you don't know anything, you better not be holding back on us. She called herself Eve. Sorry, but I've told you what I know. I'd like to return to my studies now. I believe you know the way out. Hey, you better explain what the hell is going on here. Daniel, forget it. Let's just go. God damn it. Is this guy really not gonna, like, get murdery? I really thought he was gonna get murdery. I guess he's not actually, like, possessed. He's just a bit fucking nuts. He's just baseline nuts and was doing, like, nasty bad boy experimentation on kids, and that's what Aya came from, and presumably Eve as well. So he's going to be like the source of all this. I can smell it. I can feel it. Let's go back to Carnegie Hall. See if there's anything to do over there. Why not? Eh? What's up, bros? I tell you, my holidays are ruined because of this. You better give me extra vacation days for this. What are you doing here? Just hanging out? Don't you worry. You're a very tall man, aren't you? Saw you on TV. You're from the 17th precinct, aren't you? The one that survived. No. Hey, you can't just come barging in here. You ain't getting no special treatment. Don't I outrank you? Damn, I thought I could give him the slip. Oh well. Nothing to do here today then. Do I just... Yeah, okay, cool. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? I guess we go back to the precinct. Report to El Chifo. See what comes of all this. What the hell is wrong with that guy? I can't stand him. That man, I've seen him before, but I can't remember where. It's Daniel. What? Okay, we'll be right there. Hiya, it looks like we got a break-in case. Or a break in the case, in fact. My brain really wanted it to just be a burglary, but nope, there was a break in the case. What? We gotta get back to the station. Hiya, hang on. I'm kicking this into turbo. Wow, it's important. Putting sirens on and everything just to get back to the station. Have a little bit of chit-chat. Wonder what's going on. I guess we're not allowed to know until we arrive back here. Anyone want to, like, fill me in? You know, not sexually, just information-wise. Hey, hiya, any news on the case? Hope you bag up this creep soon. I'd hate to bump into him on the street. Alright. Thanks, Eddie. Kind of hoping he'd have some information on the case for me, but I guess it's private and confidential. What's going on, Daniel? What's happening? He said something, but I ran through the text box. Let's go, folks. We're starting the meeting. Alright. I guess I'm folk. Hello. Melissa's solo concert was scheduled for today. She had disappeared after last night's incident and the concert was cancelled. But people are still gathering at the stage. We must not let another massacre happen again. My head is very small compared to the rest of my body. The concert is at the Central Park Amphitheatre. Central Park? What is it, Daniel? Ben and Lorraine, they're at that concert. What? Why the fuck are your family at a concert for a woman who murdered a bunch of people and isn't likely to show up anyway? Do they have nothing better to do with their time? Daniel, we're not through yet. Screw you, Baker, my son's in danger. And also my ex-wife, I guess. Daniel. Hiya. Watch his back. Yes, sir. Oh, I'm not going to watch his back now, am I? I'm going to go pimp my gun. You think I'm going to waste time following that guy to go save his family when I have gun upgrades to do? You must be joking. Yeah, off you go then. Well, there's stairs over here, isn't there? Sorry, I'm just suddenly aware that I've just not been up here yet. Let's go explore. Oh. Am I not allowed? Hello? It's like holding cells or what? Sorry, you're only authorised personnel are allowed past here, and you're not authorised personnel. Despite the fact you're clearly a detective in the force. You'd think you'd have some sort of authorisation, but I guess not. I don't know, maybe they are very selective about who they let into places like that. Who can say? I don't work as a American cop, so I don't really know the ins and outs of their particular hierarchical situation. When are you going to let me tune up the guns? I didn't ask to be assigned here to watch over the warehouse all day, you know. As long as you see the guns as toys, you'll never touch them. Hey, I know I can make a stronger gun than you. Guns aren't supposed to be stronger, you numbskull. They're supposed to be safer. Fine, you geezer. I feel like we're meant to side with this guy. What was his name? Wayne. But Torres is just, like, sensible about things. Like, he doesn't seem like a strict, like, asshole boss. He seems just like a dude who is taking proper safety precautions with firearms. Man, I could do it so much better. I could turn that gun into a cannon. Easy. You want to leave something here? No. No, I don't. But thanks for asking. Sorry, I didn't mean to make a scene, but that goes for you too. You can never be too careful with a gun. Do you have an equipment modification permit with you? Why, yes. Why, yes, I do. Check it out. Which gun? Well, obviously the one I'm using. Duh. Slot it up real nice, please. Alright, just wait here. All set. Just remember, cops own guns for protection. Don't let the guns own you. You've already said that before. I remember that line. I thought it was a little bit cheesy, but true. I don't know why I was so anxious to get that modification done, because I don't have anything to put in the slot, but you know what? I'm prepared now. If I find something in the field, I can slap it on the gun at a moment's notice. It pays to be prepared. Is this anything over here? Can I do anything with this? I don't really know what it is. Oh, is it just like a desk for, like, when people need to sign documents and stuff? I don't know, one of those like historic things that you just don't get in places anymore because computers exist now. Oh, look at this. Oh, wait, I saw this cutscene. Or bits of this cutscene at least. This was in the opening thing. I saw the car do the really cool skid. The really dangerous skid out into the street. What the hell does Eve want from us? Well, it looks like she wants to gather people in one big area. Damn. This thing's got my boy involved. She's gonna pay for this. Let's hurry. Just hang in there, Ben. I'm coming for you. Despite the fact I'm a shit father, I don't want my son to die, so, you know, that's gotta score me some points, right? Central Park, which looks like a fucking toxic dump on this map, but presumably isn't. Presumably that's not what it is. Am I likely to find a phone in Central? I suppose there might be a phone box or something. Right? But Daniel, stop. There's clearly no one here. I thought it was meant to be a massive... Oh, wait. The trees are burned. No, they're not burned. It's just winter and they've shed their leaves. Never mind. Carry on. I got to get to my boy, rookie. Oh. Sometimes you got to look before you leap, old timer. I don't care if I burn. I'll go. Ben's my son. He's the only family I've got. Damn it, I can't do anything. Leave it to me. I'm fireproof. Well, but I'll get him out safe, I promise. Or he's already dead, and in which case it's all irrelevant. Besides, Ben needs you. You won't do him any good if you're dead. Alright, I'm counting on you, Haya. I know. Everyone's counting on me, because I'm cool as fuck. I don't suppose you got any bullets? Suppose you're gonna give me endless bullets? No? Okay. Worth a try. Thought maybe every level would have a handy policeman outside who just gives you endless bullets, but alas, 'tis not to be. Oh, speaking of payphones, look what I found. Let's do a real quick little save. Real quick little save. Thank you. So what's the deal with this police car? Why is this just abandoned here? This wasn't the one we came in. Some other cops got here, but presumably are dead? Missing? Not here in the least? Random encounters, huh? That's new. Oh, fuck. There's a little snake as well. Oh, fuck, it bit me. Doesn't seem to be poisonous, though. I was fully expecting poison from that, but I don't know if poison's even a thing in this game, but, you know, a snake bites you in a video game, you expect to be poisoned. It's just how things go. It's the way of the world. Ominous. Is there a zoo in Central Park? I don't know anything about New York, man. I'd like to go at some point. Seems like a cool city, but I thought Central Park was just a big park. I didn't realise it had a zoo in it. That's pretty dope. Maybe we'll see a big, like, parasited elephant or something. That'd be pretty cool and pretty terrifying, all things considered. Not that way then. That was a Chester. It was camouflaged. That's worse than my current gun, but thanks anyway. Thanks for trying. I appreciate the sentiment. Might have more range, to be fair, but I don't know how valuable range realistically is. Probably quite valuable, but and this thing's got pretty good range considering how small the areas you can fight in are, you know what I mean? Also, you do more damage when you're closer anyway, so. Oh, look at that. All my stats getting big. Oh, cool. 2 lots of junk. I'll fill my inventory with those. I love junk. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Yeah, let's just discard this. I don't know if it is good for anything, but it seems unlikely and, you know, limited inventory space. Sorry, Pokemon has trained me well to look in every single bin I ever come across. You never know. You never know. Where is everyone? I thought there was meant to be a concert on. Where's all the people at? Well, there's where some people are. Fucking hell, man. That's not what I thought that direction was. Why do I start here? When the exit's down in the bottom left? That's very confusing. I just wanted to use the phone and save again. Because compulsive saving is better than losing progress. You know what I mean? I learnt that the hard way playing Pathologic for all those hours. Sometimes you should probably just save more, you know what I mean? Open up, it's the police. I want coffee from your coffee machine. I want to watch a really cool chunky TV. I want to see what's in your cupboard. Ah. Light and very durable armor. Is that better than what I'm using? I keep pressing start, and start just pauses the game. Yeah, that's pretty good. We used the vest. Can't get to that cupboard. Alright, we'll look at the corpse. Eve was here. Yeah, she was. I mean, they knew this was going to be, like, a problem area. It seems weird that they only... I suppose they didn't only send us, because there's that discarded police car as well, isn't there? I stand corrected. They didn't just send 2 people to deal with this. It's just everyone else who came nearby got a bit, you know, burned to death. Oh, hello! You're new. We normally just fight, like, funky animals, but you're a big boner arm, man. How would you like being shot? Oh, fuck. I didn't know your boner arm would... Was that the Orphan of Kos from Bloodborne? Is that what I just fought there? Not quite as difficult. Close, but not quite. I fucking love Bloodborne, man. I need to replay Bloodborne, it's been a while. It does, like, it's not as, like, good, quote-unquote, a game as Elden Ring or Dark Souls 3 or whatever, but it just nails the tone, that game. It has the vibes, you know what I mean? It's more of a horror game than this is, to be honest. What's that? There's a thing behind that. Alright, I guess I'll fight something if you insist. I was just curious as to see what the thing behind the pillar was. Would you not, please, birds? Would you not? There. Okay, this gun actually does pretty decent damage even from long range. I didn't realise you would be able to throw that quite so far there, so... I need to learn that you actually have to, like, take steps to avoid that and not just try and outrange it. Why did you attack with your shit arm? You've got a good arm, use it. You have a mighty, mighty detachable boomerang arm. Hold up. Oh, can I not? Fine. Fine. Alright. I'll go into my menu manually and discard it from here if you insist. I'd say this game is very ahead of its time in that it doesn't, like, you don't get taken to a completely different zone for your random battles. They all happen in the same area, right? The place where I finished that battle is where I started once I was back to explorer mode, you know what I mean? That's cool. That's cool. You didn't see that much back in these days. There'll be strict dividing lines between the two normally. I want to go in there. It looks cool in there. It's like a bird enclosure. And to see some like tropical parrots and shit, which will probably also try and murder me because everything does in this game. But you know, just want to see them. Just want to look at them. They look cool. No. No. No, I'm cornered. I want to shoot at them, but I also don't want to be in their face when I do it. Right. This is real bad for me, huh? This is real bad for me. Quick. Quick. Oh yeah, I know slow now. I should probably try that out. That's not a lot of health. I'm still not doing great. Fuck it, kill one. This was the one we shot before, right? Yeah, good. Good. No. If I get hit again, I'm dead. I need to not do that. Right? That's the goal right now. Not get hit again and die. Whew. At least I leveled up. Oh. Cool. cool. I can depoison myself. Oh, I can only heal once. Suddenly all those medicines I've been stockpiling are starting to seem a little bit more, a lot more potentially useful than previous. Okay, we've not been this way yet. I don't really know where I'm going, I'm just sort of looking about. Getting a feel for the place, you know? Can I not go in here? Is this not a door? Not a door that works, at least. Can't go that way either. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Maybe I didn't want to go there anyway. Wow. I'm gonna die, man. At least it's not boomerang arm men this time. It's just snakes. I can deal with snakes. There is a concern that I am going to run out of ammo eventually, though. With all these random battles I'm grinding out. I feel like I should be trying to end my battles in like the optimal position to continue going where I'm headed, you know what I mean? Oh, slightly less concerned about running out of ammo now. That's not anything? Okay. Oh look, a lion! A real one! This is a zoo, it's gotta be real. They wouldn't just have a fake lion at a zoo. That'll be very misleading and confusing. It's a real lion just sitting there watching me go about my business. What do you need a statue of a lion for in a zoo? Come on, don't be stupid. Fuck. This area is garbage. Shit, okay, right. Kill the snake before the... Oh, the birds can fly! I was like, oh, the birds will have to path around to me, it'll be fine. Turns out they have wings. I know, it's pretty crazy. Should also take full advantage of the fact that I can heal more in combat than out of it, because my PE generates. So, I might just run around and let this bird occasionally hit me for 2 damage while I heal up. Because I don't want to die. I've decided. At long last, I've come to the conclusion. Dying probably isn't optimal gameplay. Why am I only getting active time now? I don't really know how the leveling up works, but maybe I'll find out eventually, perhaps. Putting junk on enemy drops is such a fucking troll. It's like, no, stop being too reliant on the loot all button. You will hand select the items that are worthwhile to you. Need a lot of keys in this place. It's a very key heavy zoo. You know, a zoo which is currently open to the public because there's a concert happening in it. It's still completely locked up and you can't go anywhere. What? Why am I back here? I wasn't expecting that. That's a plot twist right there. Bigger plot twist than anything about mitochondria or German scientists. Have I been everywhere now? I feel like I've kind of been at... Oh, what? What? No, don't do that! Oh! Did that hit me? Am I poisoned? I don't think so. Okay, 3 shots to kill. Kind of missed that one pistol that would shoot 3 times, to be honest, although I'm pretty certain it was still a lot less damage than this gun, so... You just stay over there, bud. I'll just shoot you from a safe zone, I think. nice when you can do that in this game, but it doesn't always let you. You get forced into close quarters quite a lot. This door, it's really got my number. Right, what have I missed then? At the very least, something. I don't want to go back into the place where I found the charred corpse. I feel like that was a hint that this is the direction to go into. Maybe? Was that this building? No, this was the one that, yeah, had this in it. The indoor jungle thing. Is that another save point? Oh, we're still outside here. I did not get that. I did not understand that. Yeah, this is still outside, and that one room is the entirety of this building. That explains why walking too far down there took us back a screen, because that was technically still... We're technically still outside. Yeah, I know Eve was here. I'm just wondering if there's like a key or something. Like right there. I'm wondering if that right there is the key I need to progress the game. The zoo key. The zucchini. In case you're wondering why I'm saving again, it's because I am going to wrap up here, I think, because I've just sort of run around in circles for a bit and not really got much done. And I don't want to commit to starting a new thing right now. Starting off into forging my path off in a new direction. So we're going to wrap up here. Thanks for watching. We'll explore the zoo next time, I guess. Now that we can actually get into it properly. Bye.